Your kids are designing because you tour a lot.
Yes.
You tour around, you do shows. Your kids are designing your tour posters. They're actually making them.
Yes, I mean, well, we don't have a yard. I live in New York City, so I have to give them some jobs, right? I mean, so I have them draw these tour posters, and I pretend to pay them. 6 or 7, they don't know currency. I'm like, this
What
is
do you give them, like poker chips?
Just like Monopoly money.
He tells them direct deposit. It's going into your account.
But no,
just put it in. You'll get it.
Sometimes I'll give them $5, but like the posters are pretty good.
All right, let's see one. Who did this one? We're going to show some.
I think this is Mikey did this one. By the way, Michael is 37 years old. That's the oldest joke in the world.
All right.
No, but Michael did this one. Is this the one where?
Look at the top. It says it's just a show.
Yeah,
That is promising show business is all about promising a lot up front. It's just a show.
It's not an endorsement necessarily.
Yeah.
But I don't know what was going on back in the picture. There's people peering in from a
I thought those were severed heads on a shelf.
There's so many.
I thought those were Game of Thrones severed heads on a shelf.
It's like the girl has no personality or whatever that is. But yeah, no, so much of the art that my children do could really end me up in jail.
Yeah. Let's look at this next one. One of your children did this.
Yes. This is Patrick.
Patrick, this weekend, Irving, Texas.
Yes. They'll ask me if they can do a poster for money. And I'll write on a Post-it note the names of the cities. And that one was Irving, Texas, Las Vegas, and Long Beach. And Patrick didn't include Vegas, and he likes Marshmello, so Marshmello was not on the show.
Marshmello, the club DJ.
The DJ, yeah. And then I don't know.
So people going will think Marshmello, the club DJ, is going to be at your show.
He's opening for me. But you know what's amazing? You look at that, and it's like I get these posters. I don't know what he's trying to say. I don't know if that was like a Christmas tree or. That's just like the scribbling of a madman.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, let's get to this one, because this one disturbed me a bit. That looks like Jason. That's Jason. A Jason mask, and he's saying, "You killed my mom." How does that have to do anything with your comedy show?
I don't know. I think, and by the way, there's a big Jason Voorhees, my 2 youngest, 6 and 7, big Jason Voorhees fans, and they've never seen Friday the 13th. And I was
they haven't seen it?
They haven't seen it.
Then how do they know?
I know I'm lacking as a dad. I should show them. But no, they've seen, they know about it from a video game, Roblox.
Oh.
And you'd think that I would be like, all right, well, I got to investigate this thing where there's serial killers. But I'm like, okay, that's good enough. I didn't care at all. So I don't know what is going on with Roblox, but it's teaching my children about serial killers.
My daughter the other day told me, all my friends joke about how you look like Slenderman.
Well, I get told
he's a murderer.
I get told I look like Thanos or whatever. So there's so much, like being a dad, like the crap I take from my kids, it's unbelievable. Like when I was growing up, I was terrified. My dad did nothing. My dad never went to a parent-teacher conference.
Right.
I don't think my dad even knew I went to school. My father couldn't be bothered to turn his head if something was happening behind him. Right. He would just be like, "What the hell's going on back there?" I don't know if he couldn't turn his head or if it just wasn't worth the effort.
Right.
He's like, "What's going on back there? We're celebrating my birthday."